After watching this video, you will understand the next steps that you need to take to be on the path to success. I have my journal here today, just talking about mindset and the importance of mindset and how that will change your life. So my name is Matt. I'm a full-time engineer. I have a master's in engineering. I've launched multiple businesses. I'm an entrepreneur. I've scaled a laundromat to 10K a month revenue, 5x that laundromat. Done that all with full-time jobs, and I've stayed fit with a social life, balanced everything, content creation, all at the same time. And the foundation for success in any of the achievements that I've achieved or that I've earned have all stemmed from my commitment to self-growth, self-mastery, and the commitment to sculpting my mind to be stronger and stronger every single day, and through every single challenge and tribulation, just understanding that I just need to become a better person, a stronger person with a stronger, more resilient mind in order to go through whatever hard time or challenge that life is throwing at me at that moment. And that's the key to success. That's a key to transforming your life, right? So I just wanted to go down these notes with you guys. And if you guys are watching this channel right now, there's not going to be any much editing, just maybe like long pauses and stuff like that. But if you guys want to be stimulated and have ADHD or whatever, then go watch my Instagram that has more B-roll and stuff. This is just straight up raw talks, pure value, straight from like the mind and what I want to convey to my audience and to you guys, because I understand that this stuff, which has helped me get me to where I'm at right now, will help you guys accomplish and do whatever you want with your dream life and chase your purpose relentlessly, consistently, but patiently and strategically. And I want you guys to just take any of this information, any and all of this information, apply it, filter it, then apply it however you need to apply it in your life to just fucking kill it and live your dream life and be positively impacted by the experiences that I've had. So this is pretty raw. So sorry if it's a little bit jumbled and all that stuff, but we'll get to it. And going through some notes here, so don't mind me looking down. But everything is built from your mindset. That's the foundation of success. That's the foundation of achievement. You need a strong mind to accomplish your goals. The person that you see that you admire, who you understand can accomplish the goals that you have, whether it's materialistic goals or being a great dad or having a good family or something like that. Like, you understand that those people are above you and that they have a stronger mindset than you, or and hold like themselves to a higher standard than you currently do. And so you have to close that delta and become that person who is able to accomplish those goals before you could accomplish those goals, because success is lateral. You have to build yourself up so that you could accomplish all those goals laterally. Men and women with weak mindsets, they are easily distracted. They aren't able to just lock in, focus on their goals, and it's hard for them to own their dream life. Like, everyone has a dream life. Everyone has a purpose. Everyone has the opportunity to gain clarity on their purpose through introspection and critical thinking, and meditation. But not many people sit back and just think for a second and think, like, what do I want in life? Think about their purpose. Why am I here? What can I do to make this place a better place, better planet, like better for my brothers and sisters? No, not many people think. And people with a weak mindset, even if they do end up getting to that point where they think, they are easily distracted, and they're always looking for quick fixes or hacks to pretty much hack the system and get the money fast, get the material things fast, get whatever they want fast. But that's not the case for real success. If you haven't built yourself up, you won't sustain that success. So people with weak mindsets, they would be easily distracted, not be able to lock in. They can't sit down for a long period of time and just chase their goals relentlessly. Anytime a challenge comes up, they're going to just fold because they don't see the vision. They don't have that conviction in their vision, and they never took the time to sculpt and really strengthen their mindset and who they are and build themselves up to be able to take on those challenges. Because life gives challenges to everyone, and all of us have the ability to overcome those challenges. And it's just a matter of time, of like daily inputs, building yourself, commitment to self-growth and self learning and learning through life, and you guys will overcome literally anything. A weak mindset, it's a killer of dreams, because you could never own your life. You could never achieve your dream life, because you'll always be relying on someone else, something else. You'll be reliant on those vices. You'll be reliant on addictions. You're just looking for an escape. But if you want to really own this one life that you have, then you have to be able to sculpt your mindset. You have to be able to strengthen your mindset. You have to be able to have this commitment to self-mastery. You have to be able to be always like improving, always growing, always learning. Because otherwise, like, people will take advantage of you. And if you somehow do have competition being that weak, like, people are just gonna, kill you off. Like, it's gonna be way too easy if you're going up against someone with a weak mindset, who's scared, not confident in themselves to overcome the obstacles that life is throwing at them. So don't be that weak prey. Be able to own your life, own your dream life, own your purpose, and fucking get at it. And that's the whole intent of a strong mindset. So you have to strive constantly to improve and sculpt your mindset by increasing the standards for yourself. You have to realize that your current mind is limited. Like, your mind won't dream bigger than its own limits, right? So some people can't even dream of having, whatever dream car that they want, or whatever like house or family that they want. It's because they have so much self-limiting beliefs for themselves that, I could never achieve this. Like, the environment I grew up in, that's just not realistic. But what I'm saying here today is, like, you gotta recognize those limiting beliefs, and then you gotta, through daily consistent action over a long period of time, you gotta break those beliefs by holding yourself to the higher standard and committing to self-improvement over a long period of time. And then laterally you will achieve whatever you thought was unrealistic beforehand. So I'm saying that you have to recognize that these are limiting beliefs, and that you have to dream bigger in order for yourself to get out of that like little rut that you're in. And that's how you'll start changing your life and flipping the perspective from where you currently are at right now. And obviously life is going to throw a lot of challenges at you, and you're going to feel the fear, you're going to feel the pain, you're going to feel the doubt, the insecurities, and there's no hack for that. You just have to face that head on, let that break you down. And sure, there's strategies to mitigate that pain, that emotional pain, by reframing pain into checkpoints where you see just the data, you see the failures just as data, and you take the data, use it as feedback to see where you are lacking, and then seeing, okay, well, I'm just in a season of failure, so I'm just going to see what I could break down in the old me, so that the new me doesn't have to deal with this pain later on in life, whenever I have like another challenge similar to the one that's come up, and when it comes up later, like, I don't have to deal with that same the same level of emotional pain. So you could always reframe the pain, but at the end of the day, there's no strategy to avoid pain, right? You have to just take it on the chin and fucking go at it, and realize that you are a fucking warrior, and you need to own your life and not let anyone else control it. That's how you build your mindset and build your mind to dream bigger and sculpt yourself to a higher standard every single solitary day. And that's how you get closer to your goals and start changing your life with this commitment to self-mastery. So you have to adopt this warrior mindset that I will conquer and I will get through this. And your subconscious by seeing your mind lead with this mentality day in and day out, your subconscious will slowly adapt to any pain that you're going through. And because your mindset, or not your mindset, your subconscious adapts very fast to pleasure, right? So like once you get a nice car, you're like, oh, I want a nicer car. Like, it's been like 3 days and you already want a newer car, but like, you've been dreaming about the car that you just bought, like for 3 years or something, right? So your subconscious adapts fast to pleasure, but it also adapts fast to pain, right? So if you're putting constant pain on someone, right, they're eventually gonna adapt. Like the way to like, I was watching some Hermosi video, and he was like, literally the scientific way to like torture someone is literally to keep like have a variety of methods and keep changing it up, because the subconscious is able to adapt to not only pleasure fast but pain fast. So you guys have the ability to adapt to the pain. So you have the ability to take challenges head on, and at that level eventually you'll adapt, and then you'll be able to sculpt yourself and hit challenges that are at a higher degree head on, and then eventually you'll adapt to those, and you'll keep getting stronger and stronger. And the visual picture of that is basically challenges breaking you down slowly, and slowly you adapt to those, and then you adapt and become someone better or higher that's able to withstand a higher capacity, right? And then a harder challenge will come through, and you'll have to break down that new self, that like Super Saiyan 1 level, and then you'll have to go Super Saiyan 2 and attack the next villain or whatever. And then you just keep rinsing and repeating and becoming someone better and stronger. But that's only if you have this commitment and this realization of self-improvement, and that life is constantly about growing and about learning and about breaking down your old habits, and and hitting obstacles like head on and becoming someone better than you are right now. Just understanding that and attacking life with that attitude will change your life and start flipping the script for you guys. So some practical steps, because hopefully that all that mindset stuff kind of helped you guys out. So some practical steps that you guys can take from this is, first, you gotta identify your vices. You gotta identify those bad habits that keep your mind and subconscious constantly thinking that you are weak, right? So I know everyone has like those vices, those addictions that you shouldn't be doing, and that you are better than, and you have to just break those down. You have to identify them, and then you have to just slowly start cutting them off and just breaking them down and becoming, transcending, and being that new person that that you're supposed to be, so you can start owning your dream life, and then start critically thinking about your purpose and about why you are here and about what you are trying to go after in life, so you can start owning your own life and chasing your own dream life. So first, you got to identify those vices and then start breaking those down. Then second, you have to commit to a relentless pursuit of your purpose. After the critical thinking, after the meditation, after the introspection, you gotta commit to the relentless pursuit of your purpose. Sorry, huge exhaust outside. All right. You gotta commit to the relentless pursuit of your purpose via disciplined, intentional, daily actions over a long period of time. So you have to come into life now with a patient attitude, and understand slow is pro, right? Slow is professional, right? You go slow, but daily actions that are aligned with your purpose, that are aligned with your priorities, that are aligned with your goals, everything in line with your purpose and why you are here and what you are chasing and what dream life you are building and what impact that you are building. Everything's aligned, and then you just have to take those daily inputs and do them over and over and over and over and over. Understand you're going to get better and better and better, 1% every single day, and eventually all of those inputs will start compounding, and you'll start getting the results that you actually want. But you have to have that patient attitude and that patient mindset. You can't rush things, otherwise stuff is going to crumble. You aren't ready for whatever goal you have. Success comes laterally. Build yourself up, sculpt your mindset up, and then you will eventually achieve what you want to achieve. And then the last practical step here is to commit to self mastery and commit to self growth. Like I said in the video, pretty much like life is about learning, life is about growing, life is about becoming the best possible version of yourself to inspire others and make that positive impact in whatever way you guys want to make it. So I hope this helps, and go do cool shit. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.